Well, good day everybody, it's me again. Yes, I'm back to filming my chats, and today I have got my little Bridget. Bridget is a little one. She is the Melinda Down Syndrome kit by Jade Warner, and she's all snuggled up because it's a little bit cold today. As you know, we are in winter here in Australia and it is cold. I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. There's one thing, I know I've said this before, I actually haven't said it for a while, but when I watch a Reborn video, and I always give it a like, I always give it a thumbs up. Sometimes I don't, most of the time I don't comment, but I always give it a thumbs up, unless there's two reasons really if I don't give it a thumbs up. Is that I know there's been a channel, there was a couple of channels, but I think one that actually doesn't do it anymore, is that when they're talking, they actually have music playing as well. And I start watching the video, trying to listen what this woman's saying. And it's just, I can't concentrate on what she's saying because the music is playing in the background. And I don't give a thumbs up, and because of the music, I don't finish watching it. And the other thing I don't like is when they do portrait when they film. I know a lot of mine, those I watch that I subscribe to, don't do that. There was one, but I no longer subscribe to her because I got sick of watching these little videos with these things. It's like you can't, it's like you got blinkers on and you're only seeing this little part, and it's not nice. And I know a lot of people used to do that way, but they've changed to the way I do them. I've always done my videos this way, even before I started YouTube. Actually, I didn't do many videos when I do YouTube. Yes, there was. I did a couple, but they're up here now, and they're always done portrait. It's the way I take my photos. Even before I started YouTube, I take photos. Oh, I'd always take them the portrait way. Portrait. Sorry, not portrait. Horizontal. Horizontal? Yeah, landscape. That is the way to do it. What else was I going to say? Yeah, and I do notice, something else I noticed when I watch Reborn channels is that they've got all these people have viewed the channel, but no one seems to give them the thumbs up. Is it because you don't like the content? Why not? Why do you, if you watch a video, you do not have to tell me that, but is there a video, is there something in the video that, I'm getting all muddled up. I watched a couple of videos this morning when I woke up, and I noticed one had a lot of views, but no one had actually liked the video. And I think, why doesn't people like the video? It just, out of so many people watching it, not one person liked it. I did. And another one didn't have as many views, but still no likes until I did. I always like a Reborn video unless, as I told the reasons before, music in the background. I don't even put a thumbs down. I don't, because it's just annoying. As I said before, music in the background while someone is talking is annoying. Maybe I should do a part of my video and actually put some music in it to see how people react, do it. I know how to do it. It's when you do the editing of the video is where you add that. It's just like when I do the editing of my videos. I put music at the beginning. Right at the beginning is when I put music, and I put it right at the end. And another thing is transitions. Now transitions, what I have at the beginning of my video where I've got the screen turns, and then I got that on the first card, then I got one where the video starts, and I got one at the end of the card where you see the heart come on. They're transitions. They're the only transitions that I have in my videos, unless for some reason I stop a video and I'm going to find something, or I've got to go somewhere, I've got to go do something. I'll stop the video and then I'll put a transition in to say, let me know I'm back. I don't have to, but I feel like it actually knows that you've had a break in what's happening. Also laying in bed this morning, I have chosen a name for my new baby from Jackie. I have chosen a name. I'll just going through the names of my babies. I thought, oh, there's that one. So it won't be revealed until my baby is here. I was just thinking of my babies, the babies I have got here, and this name came to me. And yes, it is a family name. It is a name in the family. So yes, I think Jackie's about to start it, or very shortly will be starting my baby. What's this, July, August, 2 months. May not be here in time for my birthday, but it may be a belated birthday present or an early Christmas present. I'm not worried when she gets here, but I'm so looking forward to meeting my new baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Yeah, I don't know. But it's hard because when I seen the kit on McPherson's, it looked like a boy. And I said, I've got something in your eye. I know I've got a pupil, but that's it. But it can be boy or girl. See, yes, I'm not going to say anything more. That's it. Yes, what else is happening? I am feeling good in myself. I'll put a little Bridget down because I want to show you something. You know, I was having problems. And I went to the doctor Thursday a week ago. Made that blood test and had to take some number 2s with that. I went back Tuesday for the results. The results were all clear, nothing there. So he said he said we'll test for do a gluten intolerance test. So I went, because the blood thing had closed, too late to do the blood on the Tuesday. I went back Wednesday to do that test and had a different lady doing the blood test. Yeah, the scarf is because it is cold. And a different lady, I thought, okay, see how she's going to go. Because the other lady, she does it. Actually, her name is actually Bridget too. And and this lady who did it on Wednesday, I felt it. Then Wednesday night when I took the duvet off, the bandage off, I was shocked. I am going to show you. I was shocked I got a bruise on my arm. I'll see if I can show you. It's worse than what it was back then. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. That's the bruise on my arm from the needle. Now that was Wednesday. So it's 3-4 days old. So that is amazing. I tell you, I haven't had a bruise on my arm like that. I haven't had a bruise on my arm like that from a needle. You could even see where the needle went in. I thought, what? How? Oh. But I'm going to set this properly. There. Anyway, well, since that was Wednesday. Oh no, Tuesday I went to the doctor. I'm going back a day. I thought, okay, from then on, I was going to actually just eat what I want. I mean, in moderation anyway. So this Tuesday lunch, I did a bit of shopping, and I went and got a donut. Oh. And I actually brought a packet of Smarties and a chocolate bar. So when I got home, I had to unpack and everything. I think it was about 2:30. So I got my donut and I went outside on the bench and ate it in the sun, and oh, it was beautiful. Oh. Then when I ate that, and I come in and I had my Smarties, and then I had the chocolate bar. That was my lunch. Good healthy lunch. This seems to be lopsided. Anyway, then lucky I've got my tissues handy. And when it's cold, my nose runs when it's cold. And what happened? Oh yeah, that I don't know, it was about an hour or so later, I was sitting down and I thought, oh my goodness, I got up and I pulled my nightie against me so it wouldn't go on the floor. And when I got to the bathroom, I just stood there. I thought, just stood there. And then I sat down and I went, it was a mess. So I had to wash my nightie. Then I thought, okay, I washed my slippers so they were all nice and clean. And since then, I said I've been eating. The only gluten-free stuff I've had was, I think, what's today? I think it was Thursday morning. I actually had a bowl of my cereal and that, but had no reaction to that. I've been eating bread, normal bread. I made a couple of weeks back, I made a stew in my slow cooker. Oh, the one thing my doctor suggested that I do is rice. Rice is gluten-free, it's good, it's healthy. He said, get a slow cooker. Perfect. Okay, so I think it was Wednesday night. I decided, okay, I am going to do this, cook, have it with my stew. So I put the stew in the fridge. Sorry, not in the fridge. Or did I get, I can't remember, Daisy. I got not a slow cooker, a rice cooker. And I heated up. I wasn't quite sure how long it was going to cook, so I waited till it cooked. First time ever I've ever cooked rice in my life. First time ever. I like rice. It's not until the last few years that I've gotten to eat rice, so it's okay. You know, I don't mind eating rice. But eating it with, it was nice, you know, eating the rice, the fresh rice, cooked rice with my mix it all up. It was really nice. I had no effect to that, but I tell you, I was full. I was full. It was really yummy. And then I had rice left over. That must have been Thursday night. Then I had rice left over. So last Friday night I had a salad. So I had, what they have the salad, they had me beetroot, I had carrot, I had cheese, I had pineapple, I had egg, I chucked in a couple of fried eggs, I had lettuce, and I heated some of the rice up and added that to the salad, and that was really, I'm like, that was a big meal. My number twos, haven't had number twos until this morning, and they're good. The only thing that is going on with what's going on is my pain in my upper tummy. And that is the only thing that is happening. I've had a Turkish delight. I've had no reaction to that. I've had some M&M peanuts, no reaction to that. But I've still got this pain in my upper tummy part where I've had it. So when I go see the doctor on Monday for the results of the blood test, I will actually tell him about this, because it was there this morning. It's not, sometimes it could be after eating something. When did I have a pie? Tuesday. No, it wasn't Tuesday. When did I have a pie? Let me see. Must have been Wednesday. Let me see. Wednesday. It was Wednesday. It's when I went shopping and got the rice cooker and that. I think the days seem to go, and it's just like I'm getting confused as to what day. I know what's today? Oh, it's Sunday chat, so it's Sunday. But the days are getting rolled into one. And I had a pie one day. I can't remember what day it was now. It might have been Wednesday, because I know I went shopping. It might have been Wednesday. I went to my shopping, come home, and then I went over and got a pie, and I got a cake, I got a cream bun, yum. And I went and got a script filled. Speaking of script, I'm on antidepressants. I've been taking 150 milligrams of Pistique, and the doctor said that this can sometimes cause diarrhea, and maybe it has. That was Tuesday he told me that. So since Wednesday I've only been taking 100 milligrams of my antidepressants. I'm okay. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, my pie was beautiful. I know when I went to, oh yeah, I got the pie, I got the cream bun, I got my script, which I only got the 150 milligram one, and the chemist said, oh, you got the 50. I said, and the doctor said no, because he said this prolonged use of this can cause diarrhea. So okay. Then I went and got some bananas, lolly bananas, and I also got some witchetty grubs, and I've eaten those. I've had no effect or anything. Everything is going good. It seems like my bowel is coming back into where it should be. And this may be too much information, but I like to share everything. And I know I've got to start drinking more water. When I drink my tea, now I have black tea, and that's it. You know, I've got packets. Now I don't know how old the milk is in the fridge, because in the last week I've only had one bowl of cereal. Because for breakfast I have actually, my glass is dirty. For breakfast I'll have toast and honey. I was going to have toast and egg this morning, but I thought, no, toast and honey saves cooking, saves and saves synchronizing. Everything's all blurred. I've got to go get my eyes checked. It saves synchronizing when the toast is going to cook at the same time as the egg. I know I did buy an egg poacher for the microwave. Speaking of cooking, does anyone out there use a rice cooker to cook your rice? Or do you still cook it on the stove? I don't use a stove because it's engaged. I've got my microwave sitting on the stove. Has anybody used a rice cooker? Because when I had the rice in my, got out of the fridge, it was all glunky in that. I know the instructions said you get a measuring cup with it, and when you put one measuring cup of that, is a mark on the inside is where you put the water up to, and that's what I did. But it seemed that all the water come out, and it didn't seem fluffy. I don't know. I said the first time cooking rice, but I did enjoy it. What am I having tea tonight? I have no idea. I might have a smaller salad. I know for lunch I will be having I might have a sandwich for lunch. Fried egg sandwich. Oh, fried egg sandwich is so yummy. And to fry my sandwiches, I actually use omelette maker. I got an omelette maker and I just use that. It saves, there's no fat. I don't cook in fat at all. When I scrambled eggs, I do them in the microwave and I don't put milk. I just couple of eggs and give them a good beat and just shove them in there for about a minute or a bit. But I don't use any kind of fat. When I fry my eggs in the omelette maker, I do have a non-stick spray. I don't have butter. I don't have anything like that in my. I haven't had butter on a sandwich, and I told the doctor this because the butter takes away the taste of the food. That is why if I eat too much, I love the taste of food. But I have been watching what I eat and how much at a time I eat, so I don't eat a lot at one sitting, except my salad last night. Oh my God, that was a big salad. And now if I have something, like I think it was about 5 o'clock is when I had my, or was it 4:30? 4:30 is when I had my M&Ms. And I waited, I think it was about 8:30 before I actually had my salad. So I didn't have it really close to that. I'm going to be more mindful of that because I've actually have done that in the past. If I had something, lolly or something 4:30, I thought, oh my God, it's 6 o'clock, it's time for tea, even though I wasn't hungry. But now I'm going to be more mindful of that, eating things too close together. Like what time did I have breakfast this morning? I was woken up early. I had a knock at the door. Parcel delivery on today. Oh, so I got that. It's finally arrived. I think I mentioned I've got some things from Wish coming. They're still coming. One is I think it's a cushion cover, and the other is a bandana. And I actually got a message this morning from Wish saying, we have a question about your order. So we'll have go in, log in. Have you received your parcel? I raced out and checked the mailbox. No, I have not received my parcel. So they both have not arrived. But one thing I have arrived. This is from Cafe Press in America. And I will open it. Photo gift. Quantity 1, value 12. Other. Why don't they just put gift? May be officially open. To not applicable. You can't see my address. My address is facing me, so there. This is something, I wanted something to brighten up my room, my bed, to make it look more, which reminds me of something else I want to talk about. You know, I never learn about doing this certain thing. Ooh. Oh, it feels so yummy. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is so yummy. It's as you can see, it's rainbow, and it's a fleecy blanket. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize it was going to be white. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's better than what I thought it was going to be. I actually love that. I was a bit worried. It did cost me a bit. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. It's supposed to be a throw blanket, and I thought that'd be nice, especially sitting on the lounge over night time, or I could lay it on my bed. I know it is cold over night time on my bed, so I've actually got another crocheted rug like this one I crocheted, and I laid that on my bed and also chucked my dressing gown on top. This is absolutely, it's a fleecy. It's one of the fleecy. That is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It came from Kentucky. I can't do an American accent. Sorry, it came from Kentucky. Yeah. Now, what was it I was going to talk about? There was something I mentioned. I was thinking about. I just realized. Yeah, I love it. It's love. Look at that. It's a pride, the flag. Oh, I love that. It is really nice. Now, as I mentioned in story time, I introduce you to my Teddles. Teddle is a very special bear. My anxieties really kicked in 2004. And I went to the doctor, and on this day, it was between Christmas and New Year's, see, red and green. And I'd come back from the doctor from my visit. I used to go and see it every month just to talk and get medication and that. And I was coming back, I was living at Kingscliff. I was coming back, coming to the shopping centre, and of course they had all their Christmas things at half price. And this was half price. He cost me $3. I've had him 16.5 years. And he has been my rock. He has been the one who has been there, who I'd cuddled. I didn't wash him until last year. Where'd I go last year? Was it when I went to the hospital? Or was it when I went to Heal for Life? I'm not quite sure. But he has been there. He's still got his carry tag on it. He's a Christmas bear. Yeah, he's my cuddle. And he is Teddles. He has had soaked up my tears. He's been there, only one there. I know, just after I've been in coughs now 12 years. And I do love coughs. I feel like I did a live video where I was thinking moving on to somewhere else, and I don't know where to move on to, and I don't know where. I want a place where I would love the place got 2 bedrooms. I would love a place where I've got more windows, so I've got more sun coming in. Really, in this place, I've got 3 windows. I've got the bedroom window. I've got a window in the lounge room, dining, kitchen area, and the lounge, and a window at the back where the laundry is. Oh, excuse me. And I don't get any sun. Even if I open the curtains and the dining room, so I actually haven't got a dining room. It's a lounge room, kitchen. That's it. It's not big enough for a dining room. Even I open the curtains there, the sun wouldn't come in. Does not come anywhere near my front door. I do come of an afternoon. It does come through my window here in my bedroom, which is coming over now. And it's just dark. And I know I spoke about, I got a little room and it's got no light. I actually rang the real estate about getting the landlord, because he did say he was going to get a light put in for me. The electrician came around. He actually woke me up one morning. I don't know, a bit after 8:30 or something. I was sound asleep. Lucky I actually heard the phone. And he wanted to come around and look at it, and I haven't heard anything. And I actually don't think he knows what he's got to do. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if I should ring him to find out what's going on. Of course, I can't really do, and it's too dark. If I want to find anything there, I use the torch on my phone to have a look what's going on in there. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's at Teddles. Yeah, of course, it was rough. It has been rough being in Colfs. I tell you, it has been rough. But I'm so glad I moved here to get away from the family. But at the time I moved here, it wasn't to get away from the family. It was just to get away from the ex. It's only later I realised why, another reason why good to get away. And this little Teddles was my rock. When I was told I had cancer, but I didn't know where it was. It was hard, and even leading up to it, I had a friend that wasn't really a friend, because everything's had to be about her. If it's not about her, she makes it about her. But that's okay. My ex is with her, has got her, so it's all about her. Now I know what my ex was talking about once. It's always got to be about her. And something happens which this person doesn't like, she'll actually do things to get back at you, which she did to me. And I'm just glad I got rid of it. Anyway, I was alone, and this is the only thing I had to hold to for comfort. Oh, I did have a friend. He must have sensed that I needed something, because at that time I was having fun. Yes, I was gay, but I was having fun, and there was this guy, even though he knew that I couldn't have sex, he did come around, and he held me for the longest time. You know, he was the only one that it was, and that last, I could still feel the hug, the cuddle a few days later. It was just amazing. And when I told this certain friend about what he did, her reaction was, oh, he's after something. No. She was just jealous. Yes, I have been with men, even though I knew I was gay. But I'm not going near men again, even though my ex said that she was worried that if we did break up that I would go back to men. No, I'm not going back to men. But I have thought about it. But, you know, to be who I am, and that's it, you know, be happy. No matter what you identify as, straight, bi, trans, no matter what you are, be proud of who you are. If you're straight, be proud of who you are. Pride does just not mean pride for the LGBTQ. I feel it's pride for everyone. We are all human. There was only one race in this world, and that is the human race. People talk about colour. I always thought white was also a colour. Is there some white, isn't white classified as colour? That is one thing I cannot understand. They're saying, oh, he's coloured, but then so am I. I'm white, I'm coloured. You know, that's just, it is crazy. As I said, there's only one race in this world, and that is the human race. We all bleed the same kind of blood. If you take off our skin, we're all the same on the inside. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what colour we are. I know we've got blacks. We've got, what would you call, got the Asian colour, and there's even, with the blacks, there are different shades of black, and we even get I'm not quite sure how it goes in America, but in Australia we have the Australian Aboriginals, and they are different degrees of black, and some are so different degrees is that they have been mistaken for white just because of this, the skin color is not black, which is crazy. If they identify Aboriginals, they have different features. You can tell that they are Aboriginals. No one should say, oh, you're not black because you're too white to be black. What? You know, I've got a sister who, she's no longer with us. I didn't like her anyway. She had brown skin. She was the only one in our family with brown skin. And she was born that way. And I said, what happened when she was born? They didn't wash her properly, so she's still brown. That's what I always said. And I don't care. I don't care what colour skin you are. I don't care what you identify. I don't care if you're straight, gay, bi, asexual, pansexual, transgender. It does not, to me, all it worries that you are a respectful person. You treat everybody as you want to be treated. That is what all I care about. You treat me with respect because of who I am. I will do the same to you. That's all we want. That's what everyone in this world wants, to be treated with respect. And when you hear about the other week, where was I? I went to town, and I had a half an hour to catch the bus home. So I thought I wasn't up to waiting half an hour. I know, lazy, eh? No, it might be more than that. So I got a taxi home, and I knew the guy in the taxi, and we'll talk about different things, especially about the coronavirus and different things. And we'll talk, and how he was saying that they say how there's a percentage of blacks in captive, like you got a percentage of blacks in captives have died. Okay, what about the rest of the percentage? You don't hear. They always seem to be the one when something goes wrong. They're always up in arms. When a white person is killed by a cop, you don't hear people going up in arms over this. But if it's a black person who gets killed by a cop, everyone, all lives matter. No matter who gets killed by a cop, it is not right. So treat everybody, please treat everybody with respect, the way you want to be treated. No matter who you know me, I respect everyone. I'm open about who I am. I've always been open about who I am. Even my ex, she was shocked one day when I was speaking to a 12-year-old girl about it. And she was shocked that I actually brought it up. She could not understand. You know, I don't hide who I am. I don't talk about it where I volunteer because I'm not quite sure how the aged people actually, how they are with it. I do not want them to actually become upset or something out which I don't like, so I don't bring it up. I think I spoke about this once before. I was there once, well, more than once, but they had students come in from doing courses, and this one girl, she come in, she was sitting down, and she was saying that when marriage equality came into Australia, they will lower the age of consent because of us being able to get married. And I thought, how can marriage equality, when that come in, how will that lower the age of consent? And I thought, no, there's no way could I shut up. I actually come up and said, that is not what we want. I told her, I said, I'm gay. I said, all we want is the same thing as you have. We want equality. I don't think she liked it. because to heterosexual is straight, I think it is hard for you to depict who of us are gay unless we tell you, unless we wear rainbows. I've got my rainbow earrings and that. It's hard. Don't worry, I have the same problem thinking out who's gay. It is hard, especially if it's a femme. Oh my God, that is another thing. I'm just me, you know, and trying to depict who is gay. I know I've heard a lot of young gay girls, they fall in love with a woman, they get crushed and all this, and they realise she's straight. It happens. I've never done that. No, never. So that's my rant for the day. Respect yourself, respect others, and I feel that is what this world needs. Accept people. Also, religion. Religion is another thing. Accept people for, if they've got a different religion for you, that's theirs. That's their religion. Accept them for they have their religion. You have yours. I have mine. It shouldn't matter. Another thing is politics. It's people. Oh, you're a Democratic. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you're a Liberal. Oh. So what? Who cares? It's not our business to who other people vote for. You know? If someone gets in you don't like him, yeah. I know what I say in Australia. If you don't vote, you cannot complain how the government runs the country. I know in America, I shouldn't bring politics into this, but I thought it's in here. It's in the same as who you vote for. Respect people for who they vote for. In Australia, we have to vote. If we do not vote, we get fined. But I know in America, you don't have to vote. So I was wondering, for those who don't vote, do you complain how the government runs the country? I reckon if you don't vote, you can't complain because you did not vote. That's how I see it. Because as I said, we've got to vote. If we don't, I said, we get fined for not voting. I think it's about $55. I know once I got a tick thing saying that I didn't vote. I thought I did vote. I've always voted. I don't even do a donkey vote. A donkey vote is when you don't do anything. You get your bit of paper, get your name crossed off, you go into the thing and you just fold the paper up and put it in. You don't do anything on it. One of my brothers, he went voting once. He went in, got his name crossed off, got his ballot papers, walked out, put them in the garbage and walked out. The guy said, you can't do that. And he said, yes, I can. I've got my name crossed off. Now that, I know sometimes I've actually thought of putting me down. Put another square and put me and just tick me. No matter who's in Parliament, everybody gripes about it. You know, I do not understand it. I reckon religion and politics is the one thing you shouldn't talk about. I don't talk about politics. No. I don't understand it. When I vote, it's just the spur of the moment. Okay, who am I going to vote today? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I can't say it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. I know one year we have a politician in Australia, Pauline Hanson. I know one year I voted for her, you know, because she's saying what everybody else won't say. And when I told Mum that I voted for her, oh my God, Mum didn't like it. I thought it's up to us to vote, you know. I hate voting. Especially when I got to go walk, because where I live now, I don't know where I got to go to vote. I think the last time I did it online. Where did I do council? I have no idea. I don't know when we're due to vote. Must be soon, but I don't care. I don't listen to the news, so I don't listen to anything. Oh, Tiddles. I told you about my Tiddles. I know. Where was I going once? I had him. I think I was going to see my friend. And I had him. I was carrying him. And in Australia, we have a football team who, this is the colours. And the person said, oh, that's for so-and-so. I said, no, it's a Christmas teddy bear. And that is what it is. It's a Christmas teddy bear. Because I got him just after Christmas. And he was a Christmas teddy bear. Aren't you? So lately, because what's going on and everything, when something is wrong with me physically, like with my number 2s and all that, it really gets me because of being alone. It is hard. I'd hate to be lonely because it would be worse, I reckon, if I was lonely. I'm not lonely. I am not lonely because as a child, I was left in my cot by myself to do what I want, and I got used to being alone, and that's what it is. But doesn't mean I have to like it. And he is there for me. I know yesterday after I did my story time, I was putting the babies back in the beds and that, and I was just hanging on. I just said I had my two sets of twins, and when I was putting Maddie back down on top of the changing table, I just started crying because when it comes to handling babies, young babies, for me, it's just unnatural. Right from the start, it inbuilt in me on how to hold, how to nurse, how to carry a baby, how to put him down, pick him up. For me, it's just inbuilt in that. But that's what I know. Sometimes it is hard having a reborn, but on the other hand, I do sometimes hold, especially my bigger ones, and I do cry because I was never meant to be a mum. But I'm not saying that it's without them, it would still be there. But they just help me. It gives me something to hold. And that's what it is. I know if people have said, who have lost babies, they couldn't have, they wouldn't be able to have a reborn because it hurt too much. When I moved here and I was protecting my reborns, the only thing that hurt me was when I got the bassinet and put it in my bedroom. When I washed it, got it set up, that's the only thing that hit me, was having the bassinet in my room. That knocked me right out. That really knocked me. Because it's the one thing I've always wanted is to have the bassinet and a baby. And, you know, I even had to take time off work because it was so bad. And I told them why, and they said, oh, you got to get rid of Ruby. I said, I can't. I said, Ruby needs a bed. You know, but I stuck it out, and now I have a cot. I've still got the bassinet for my little ones. I've got a changing table for some as well. So I am thinking when I reach 500, and I've got a while to go, I'm going to do a special giveaway. It won't be a big giveaway, but it will be a special giveaway. What am I now? 200 and I don't know what I am now, but when I reach 500, I'm going to do a special giveaway. I'm not going to say what it is. Once I get close to that, I will work out how it is going to be done. It could be a while yet. As I said, I'm not here to actually gain subscribers. I am here really to, as I said, showcase my babies, that was the reason I started. But now my channel is about anything and everything. My chats are about anything and everything. I know one person did comment on a video, which I've got to talk about that, about how I didn't see my reborns. I know I don't do as many videos as I used to. I think this actually comes down to my depression. And I seen a video on YouTube here about the signs, how to tell someone's got depression. And I was listening to it. I thought, oh my goodness, no wonder I am the way I am. No wonder. I used to be a tidy person. Everything had to be the same, you know, neat and tidy. But now, I know on Jackie's video the other day, she didn't have video because she was going through her depression, and she said, yeah, and I say, just as well, I don't have visitors because my place is, it's clean, but it's not tidy. Actually washed up last night for the first time in over a week. I did wake up this morning, I felt good because it was clean. Depression is the pits. Even though I don't feel depressed, I know I am, because I don't, my place is not where it should be. But this is my home, and this is how I have my home. I know if I had a light on in that room, I think that is the only thing that's holding me back. I will be able to get things done in that room, which I want to get done, but there's no light. So I'm going to ring the real estate and see what's going on with that light. If the landlord says that, sorry, that he can't put a light in because of the cost, that's wrong. When he was buying it, the building inspector came around and had a look, and I mentioned to him how they would not put a light in because of the cost. He said, the cost does not matter. You have got a room there. It needs to have a light. And I don't know what I'm going to do. They won't put a light. As I said, I'm still looking for where to go. I don't know where I want to go. I'm slowly going through things that I got that I don't use, things that that should be in the garbage. Slowly going through that, and just I know because when I move, it'll be a big move. I know when I do move, I have to save up because the bond. I don't really want to leave Coffs Harbour because I love where I volunteer, and I wish now that a few months back there was a 2-bedroom house which was only $10 more than what I'm paying here. I wish now that I did go and look at it, and it was acceptable. I would have applied for it and hopefully would have got it. But at the time I couldn't bother be moving. At the moment, and maybe it's the money, so I've got to get money together because of the moving cost. But I thought some things I could do. My main big things are the lounge and the TV and the fridge and the bassinet and the cot. I've got a couple of cupboards in there. I brought so much here since I moved here. One thing about doing my videos too is they help me, especially when I'm doing my chat, because here I've got no one to talk to. I want to thank you out there. You know who you are. For I got to go soon. It's blinking at me. I got to go. Sorry about that. Guess what? I ran out of room. And it just stopped. So what I did, I just went and transferred it all over onto my computer. So now I've got plenty of room. I don't know why, because I've usually got over much more. I know I said goodbye, but what have I? One thing. Teddles would want to say goodbye. This is a goodbye part. So everybody, Teddles want to say hello. I've had him 13 years, 13 and a half years, he's been washed once. I didn't really want to wash him but he needed washing. I must have when I took him to hospital. I can't remember when I washed him now. I think it was, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to do this, get it together and do that. I want to it's lunchtime, so I've got to make lunch. I'm not quite sure what I'm having for lunch. I might have a toasted sandwich. I haven't had one of those for a long time. Have a toasted sandwich and go and sit out in the sun and eat that and get my video together. And yeah, so this is just a goodbye end. I don't think I wanted to, I forgot what I was going to say at the end of the other one. This. As I said, I got this from Cafe Press. And it's 50 inches by 60 inches. Safe for children, made in China, printed in the USA. Yes, it come all the way from America. Kentucky. Sorry if I didn't say that right, but good old the green grass of Kentucky. No, they have bluegrass, sorry. Oh, it is so warm. Oh, I'm glad I got it. Free delivery. Had free delivery because there was a mix-up with something. I think there was some mix-up about something, and so they gave me free delivery, which was only going to be $17 Australian. Anyway, free delivery. Oh, it is so nice. Oh. So, little Bridget wants to say goodbye. Little Bridget. As I said, she is the Melinda Down Syndrome kit by Jade Warner. She was created here in Australia, the kit, and she was created, reborn by Trina Treasures up on the Sunshine Coast. She is such adorable. I love this. Beautiful. She's a gorgeous little one. Oh, excuse me. And we all know who else has got to say goodbye. So, I don't think there's anybody else to say goodbye to. Wait a minute. I hear something. He's a shake. Me. Now, we all know who this is. If you don't know, you don't know me. Garfield! I know Mum shakes you too much, doesn't she? Yeah. I don't? Oh, thank you. He is such a honey. Oh, he's my go-to now for when my anxiety hits and I got to go out. When I went out Tuesday, I didn't say in the beginning. When I was going out Tuesday, the doctor, my anxiety was actually playing up. It really hit me. I could feel it. And I don't know if it was because the results, I don't know what because of going out in case I needed to go. But Wednesday went out was all right. And you seen my bruise. Do you want to look at my bruise before I go? Sorry, Garfi. To remind you what this girl did to my arm. Here we go. Look at that. That's where the needle went in. Look at that. It's bigger than what it was. I've got to have I need to have a flu injection for volunteering, and at this stage I'm pretty sure I'm going back Tuesday. Because I'm feeling good, my bowels are working good, sorry, but that's what the problem I've been having with. And I'm pretty sure I'll be going back Tuesday, depends, but this pain in my tummy. It's not there at the moment, but it was there when I woke up. When I had a pie the other day, it was there afterwards, so I don't know. Although I'll tell you one thing, I weighed myself on Monday morning, and from the time before when I weighed myself, I had lost 3 kilos. That's because of not eating much. But at the moment, I'm picking up I'm having sandwiches. I'm going to have a sandwich. I might have a toasted sandwich for lunch. I might have a salad for tea. I've got meat out. Yeah. So I'm back to eating cheese. I love my cheese. You've got to have cheese on a toasted sandwich. So that's what I'm having for lunch. Once I get up to the video and adding things to it while it's loading into Movie Maker, then I'll actually have lunch. And we will see you in my next video. I'm not quite sure yet. So, you know, Saturday, Sunday are my main videos when I'm feeling good. And then, like, at the moment, I am feeling really good, as you can tell. But sometimes things can set me off. Like, there's a serious thing, not serious as in bad, but serious, you know, TV show is on, which I was going to watch. It's called Brothers and Sisters. It's an American show, but I thought I can't watch it because I remember growing up, we all sat around the table eating our meals, especially at night time, and that is what I miss. You know, having someone to eat with. Just the basics, you know, having someone to eat a meal with, no matter, just on the lounge, you know. I don't eat out anymore. I know one day I am going to go crazy. I'm going to buy some KFC. I haven't had KFC for a long time. I mean, a long time. And KFC, I'd rather KFC over Macca's anytime. But it's just having someone to eat with. When I see it, that's when I cry, because I've got no one to eat with, no one to even go to a club and have something to eat with. The last time I had a meal with someone was when the woman I met a couple of years ago. She come here, took me out for lunch. And we had a lunch. Then one day she got some Chinese and she brought it here, and she had her daughter and her boyfriend and her granddaughter with her, the daughter's boyfriend, and we had a meal, and that's 2 years, and it does hurt. It's the main reason why I don't cook much, because cooking for one is not nice. This is going to be a long video. It's like I'm starting all over again. I know I started to thank someone. You know who you are. I want to thank you for being there, for reaching out to say if I'm okay. And that is the one thing. I have got no one here to ask me, are you okay? I don't know if I said this before, but a neighbour, a few weeks back, she brought a pizza and it affected her. No. And she had to go to bed, and I said, okay. You know, so the next morning I heard she was up. I went out and asked her how she was going. I think she was shocked I'd actually ask her how she was going. You know? Because I have no one here to ask how I'm going. And it is, you know, sometimes I'm in here, I don't leave the place sometimes 3 or 4 days at the moment, and I could be dead in here and no one will know it, because no one's in contact. Life is a bitch. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where my life is going. It's like I'm just in a, you know, I wish I lived closer to the beach. That way, even if it was only a block, I'm 1, 2, 3, I'm about 4 blocks from the beach. And it's a long walk. I could walk there, then I've got to come back. But I'd rather live close to the beach. That way I could go and sit there and just watch the waves and just, you know, just be in the presence on the beautiful beach watching the waves. And it's hard. I think if I lived close to the beach, I probably would get out more, go and walk along the beach. I don't know. Any Aussies out there watching this who knows a nice, beautiful place near the beach? Hey? That's what I love. Nice little cabin, 2-bedroom cabin, just me and my babies. No, I can't. This is the only cat I'm having. Okay. Well, this is a goodbye end of my video. I should go. So everybody, thank you again. I value all my subscribers. You are amazing. As I said, I'm thinking of doing a giveaway when I reach 500. If I reach 500, that's okay. I don't know what the giveaway will be. But maybe. I don't know. Would be nice. If I don't care if I don't get to 500. I don't care if I don't get to 300. I am here with sharing my reborn, sharing my life, sharing Garfield. Yeah! And that's it. That's it. I enjoy what I do. As I said, when I'm up to it, I think my depression is why I'm not doing many videos as I used to, because of my depression. As I said, I want to go and get my lunch. I want to go and sit out in the sun and enjoy some rays on my face. And that is where we are going to go, me and Garfield and my lunch. So everybody will see you in my next video. And he wants to say goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye? You sure? You sure? Yeah? Okay. First you want to say bye-bye. Bye. Here we come. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Did you get poked? Sorry. Here we come again. Okay, everybody. Thank you all the subscribers who comment. I love when people comment. And everybody, be friendly to each other. You know, if someone replies, makes a comment and you like it, they're talking about something, reply to their comment. Just continue. Get this community back where it should be. Back all loving each other, all sharing things. No of that crap that gets out there. Just bring the love and the support back into the Reborn community. Garfield wants it. Teddles wants it. All my babies wants it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.